coming. I don't know how they found me so fast. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get to a safe house. But there's very important information I have to piece together. What we know. I think I better tell you at a safe house. This time travel experiment, everything went sideways. It's a cauchemar. I've got to run. I've got to get out of here. Oh, hello there, my beautiful community. My name is Mark Biernat, and I'm a monetary economist. In this video, I'm going to take you on a trip together into the future. This is my chitty bang bang type workshop, and I'm an amateur physicist on the side. So, where many YouTubers make claims, I'm going to back my claims up by showing you physical evidence of the future by going on a whimsical journey together. Now, I'm not going to put myself in any precarious situations like other YouTubers do. This is just simply going to be a beautiful ride. Think of, it's a small world after all in Disneyland. And if you don't believe me, if you don't believe my calibrations are flippin' pinpoint, I left a homemade pizza in the oven on high. And my wife is out shopping. I should be back in a flash. So stay tuned, hop aboard, and let's see the future together. Oh no, not just any future. It's our future, making the world a better place. Be back in a jiffy, or should I say, in no time at all. Hi, I'm in a safe house now. I have a limited amount of time, but I just want to tell you what happened. I did a time travel experiment, and when I got here, it was a dystopian catastrophe, and everything went sideways. At first, I thought it was simply because of causality and me being in the same time with potentially another me. I got displaced into another parallel universe. The universe is like, imagine bubbles, kids. And multiple universes, the multiverses, can come out of one string of bubbles. And I thought that this was a parallel universe because I couldn't imagine. But then I put these geolocators, these isotopes, back in your time, and I found them. And they were untouched, and it corresponded with the current timeline. So this is the future of humanity. It's dystopia. How this happened. Now, circumventing the astrophysics, geophysics, intertemporal causality, in a short summary statement, if you look at, there's two balances in history, usually light and darkness, liberty and justice and decentralization versus centralization of power, money, and these two have balanced them out through the centuries, almost like night watch and day watch. There was an equilibrium in the universe. But then, converging on a temporal nexus along the Jerusalem, if you look at the longitudinal lines, Jerusalem, Mariupol, Dnieper, Donbass area, this was the pivotal point where light was supposed to triumph over darkness. And on the other side, on the dark side, the Moscow Mesopotamian line. There's this very ancient ideas, there are Zoroastrian Mesopotamian ideas and idols coming from there, was the darkness. To counter that was along an ancient Native American line in the Americas. But then a false light happened. It was a darkness that tricked people to thinking they were light. It was a false light, and the equilibrium was distorted. The future went sideways. Negotiation, under the umbrella of negotiation, oligarchs, AI, and geopolitical power and cultism arose in the West. And this could not counteract the Moscow Mesopotamian line. And the nexus, the temporal nexus, being this part of Ukraine, was the axis, the center that was supposed to correct the course towards light, somehow got displaced. Now we're piecing it together now. I'm part of the resistance in the future. What it looks like was the world embraced these oligarchs, these geniuses that had money and power, and they embraced an idea of peace. But Moscow waited patiently the first quarter, the second quarter quill of the 21st century. And then, from what I pieced together, where biologicals were released. What I can tell you is, I can't go back. I can't go back to your time. I've brought a few GoPros and memory sticks, and I've inserted them in time capsules. And I can correspond only in that way. I'm trying to find a way back. So I have to tell you more about the details in another episode. But this recording has to be short because they find me fast. I'm in a safe house, part of the resistance. And again, the mission is unchanged, to make the world a better place. But to do that, I have to straddle two time horizons, two timelines. And how I do that, I'm going to have to piece it together. Right now in the dystopian future, I'm working with, metaphorically, still knives and bearskins to try to create another time machine in which I can move through the time-space continuum. So wish me luck. Godspeed.